The first trailer for Toy Story 5 has been released in theaters on June 19th, 2026. Hey, that's pretty cool. I mean, I can't believe we're on a fifth one of these, but this one seems to have some commentary about how iPads and electronics are replacing traditional toys and action figures, which, you know, I was big on those when I was a kid, but they were seen as no less brainless. That's neat. I wonder what people have to say about this. From @Toby Fox. Super excited this is finally announced. Can't wait for you guys to see what we have in store for you this time. Oh my god. Holy fuck. Hey fellas, Onus here and welcome back to With a Y. We need all hands on deck. This is in my brain somehow the official announcement for the release date of Deltarune Chapter 5. This completely caught me off guard, and when I saw the day this was posted, 11:19 p.m., I read that as AM and I'm like, how did I miss this for a whole day? Reasonably, it has everybody in the replies just tweaking, like Phil's over here. What are you doing? Wait, what? A lot of question marks. Can't wait for Sans Undertale to appear in Gaster Blaster the tablet. This reads like a fake tweet that got posted to the Deltarune subreddit, where it was just like people role-playing as something funny Toby Fox said in an alternate universe, and like, imagine the fan reactions if that was a thing he said. And whenever somebody does that, inevitably this image of Papyrus gets posted. I'm not falling for that shit, but occasionally you have the, wait, it's real addendum. And listen, I'm no fool. Well, I am, but not on this particular issue. I am well aware that this is almost certainly an instance of Toby Fox trolling, having a little fun. I could be making up memories here, but I could have sworn that I saw a fake tweet that said something like this. Like, not about Toy Story, but this exact wording. I can't find it, so I'm probably just hallucinating that, but it doesn't really matter because people have freaked out in proportion to, is this a bit or not? Like, the prospect of this would have been cool for like any big project Toby could have been a part of. Like, he's done some songs for different Pokemon games, like when he signed on to voice in the Homestuck pilot. But if you're like a longtime Deltarune fan, you remember Friend Inside Me theory. This fucking degraded analog horror Woody returns. Non-believers, it was a myth. OMG, blank, you are Lord. Believers, we're waiting for you. I'm gonna do y'all a solid and assume that you don't know exactly what I'm talking about. Friend Inside Me originates from Flug Radiation, an account of Toby Fox's where he posted this shitty little remix of a Toy Story song that said this at the end. Those are the only lyrics. Famous Deltarune theorist Spooky Dude a few years back made the Friend Inside Me theory, or just Woody theory to keep it short, where basically the idea was that the secret boss in Chapter 3 was going to be a cowboy-themed fight based off of certain newsletters where Toby was saying that there was a cowboy part in Chapter 3 that had to be cut. Obviously, this is all like outdated and we've seen how it panned out now, but it was a widespread enough delusion that it actually got a reference in the game as is. Mike fans out there know Jungler. He wears a cowboy hat for his Mike costume. It was like just a really big community thing and it got an homage, but because it's like inseparably tied with Toy Story, Toby trolling in this specific way, you know, it reactivated some sleeper agents. The timing of this for some people was incredibly funny, like legit Deltarune leaks, a very fun account. Earlier yesterday, before Toby had come out swinging, this account said, no, they will not reference it in regards to Toy Story 5, as in they're not gonna reference like this niche internet community's collective psychosis. And then later, legit Deltarune Leaks was like, I've been made! They lost all credibility in a day. The reason you did not predict this accurately is because you are legit Deltarune Leaks, not legit Toy Story leaks, unfortunately. So yeah, we were probably holding legit Deltarune Leaks to too high of a standard. Like, this isn't where they have their contacts. It's unfair of us to do that to them. That said, there is a world that exists where Toby tweeted the Toy Story thing, because in some ways he's deep in the community. We know like he sees some stuff that goes on. Who knows how interactive he is in it, who knows if he has like a burner or he just lurks. And he saw this account and he's like, oh, this would be really funny if I just blew this guy's fucking whole spot up. Device Theory Part 4, there's another deep cut for y'all. Device Theory I pretty much consider to be load-bearing in like Deltarune lore personally, but I will accept Among Us brand account doing a reaction of surprise to Toby Fox tweeting this. And then we had the revival of this old meme, which I think the original form of it got posted when Toby was said to be on like the committee for the Japanese Game Design Awards. Look at me, I'm Toby Fox. I made 2 very successful and popular indie games. I met Sakurai and got my character in Super Smash Bros. I get to make music for Pokemon games. I'm now involved in a Pixar film. Man, fuck you. If I was a betting man, which I am, but not really on stuff like this, like, is there like a Kalshi listing for if Toby's actually gonna have anything to do with Toy Story 5's production? Whatever. If I was a betting man, I would say that I don't think he's being serious. It would be cool if he is, but I'm not putting the odds at like 99 to 1 or some shit. I think I have them more at like 30-70. Because Toby, while still, you know, categorically being an indie darling to some extent, he is like a creative force. Like, even if you don't know Toby, you probably know his work to some extent. Like, Nathan Fillion in a cop show is made to read a line about having killed Saiyans in Undertale to like bond with a kid he sees playing it.
Undertale. That is a great game. It took me forever to beat Sans.
Obviously, just like a writer being cheeky, sneaking that in where he can because the prompt of the one-off episode allowed him to put that shit in there. It's like how House in House MD really likes Metroid, and he does throughout the entirety of the show. So it's not unthinkable that while I don't think the higher-ups at Disney, the guys calling the shots and greenlighting the project, specifically sought out Toby Fox to do some shit in a project. He's written music for other stuff before, given mostly in games. He's voice acted in certain cartoons on Cartoon Network, obviously more recently the Homestuck pilot. It's not out of the question that he's done like one-off freelance work on like projects in other mediums. He's a talented composer, and there's like a marketing aspect to saying, ooh, fucking Toby Fox is on here. And the biggest thing that's going through my head is, this person said it right, he only shit posts on his Blue Sky account nowadays. This is real. Like, let's go through Toby Fox's recent tweets, what he's actually deigned to make an appearance on this fucking hell site. Most recent was the Toy Story 5 thing, potentially a troll. Another was addressing like a copyright issue with the Undertale and Deltarune soundtracks getting copyright claimed. Everything else has been to give like news updates on the progress of Chapter 5, like newsletters or like sneak peeking dialogue, announcing new merch that they have going up. It's all been like official stuff. Also pictures he took with other legendary game devs. Oh, I'm fucking Toby Fox, I get to do everything I've ever wanted in life, fuck you! I'm kidding, he's worked for it and earned it. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but there is a surprisingly large amount of circumstantial evidence that makes it a not impossibility. Then again, it's not out of the question that it was just another impulsive thing he did because he thought it would be funny, or like he just misclicked. Like a few months back, he accidentally retweeted some Deltarune fan art. Like it was like some resprites from a pretty small artist, or a relatively small artist. I'm not trying to downplay them or anything. But the explanation he apparently gave to that person in their DMs was that he was using text-to-speech and the way his microphone picked it up got garbled and he just accidentally retweeted fan art, something he notoriously doesn't do. Believable enough, shit happens, that sort of thing. I do love the more crackpot theories. The movie will end with Woody showing us the shelter code like this. Enter the code from the movie! Thank you, Scooby-Doo! Like, Cammy, I love you, I respect you, I love Toilet Theory, it was great to watch while I was shitting. But guys, this is a joke, oh my god. He worded it like he is and always has been part of the Toy Story team. Toy Story 5 has already been announced for a long time, and the mass multimedia conglomerate Walt Disney Company does not give a shit about a Deltarune fandom inside joke. And I agree with that last bit. Disney as a company doesn't. But crucially, the people who work on the products they released are genuine creatives who put a lot of their pussy into everything they work on for the big media conglomerate. And it's not unthinkable that some of them might be like in the right position and have enough like predilections towards liking Toby Fox's work to like try and reach out through official channels. I just don't think it's as cut and dry of an impossibility as some people make it out to be. I don't think it's real. It's just more of one of those things where it's like, isn't it fun to imagine a better world? The subreddit has been predictably on fire during this whole thing. Like Toby Fox saying he's working on Toy Story is like enough to get people who are even like passingly familiar with his work and like it to talk about it. It's like, oh, what a weird crossover you don't expect. But because the rotting fandom deeper in it is so attached and hanging off his every word, probably to an unhealthy amount, their old fandom jokes die hard and will trend right alongside Toby Fox. And bro, I'm so fucking scared. Like, can we survive going through this right now? I'm not so sure. I do like other people getting in on the joke, like some people who had made fan versions of the prospective friend inside me boss fight revisited their old account saying, "Thank you for 1 million views. It is with great honor that I announce that we have been in close contact with Disney Pixar for a Toy Story 5 licensing agreement regarding this track. See you in theaters. Bait used to be worms." At the end of the day, it's not that serious. I don't really think anything more is gonna come of this. As fun as like the circumstantial evidence of this being Toby's first tweet in like a month is, but it's best to just have some fun with the whole thing, but like, you know, keep your expectations reasonable. Even if he is working on Toy Story, the way it matters to me most is as a way to make jokes to say that Chapter 5 has been delayed, it's never coming out. That's all I got. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at @withAY. Thank you to kwytebox for sponsoring this video. Be sure to check out Nioh 3 at the first link in the description. Anyways, piss off.